good, everybody? It's your boy Rico Red, and I'm your host here at We Lit the Show from the artists to the people. I hope everybody enjoyed their weekend. I know the work week is coming up, and you're not really feeling it too much. I mean, who really does? I understand that. But today, we're going to get into some stuff, and hopefully, it might, help you out, bring you up a little bit. Um, Now, before I get in today's show, I want to make sure that y'all go over to the IG and follow the IG. I cannot stress it enough to you guys. The IG is we underscore lit 803. That is where you will find all the live footage, all the coverage we have with the artist, contacts for the artist, track listings when we do play tracks. If you want to reach out to me, if you want to reach out to anybody on the team, IG is where you need to go. You need to go over there. Okay, so that's we underscore lit 803. Now today, um, I'm gonna be starting a series starting today, and what we're gonna do is I'm gonna give artists and business owners step by step on how to become a successful business owner or a successful artist or a successful producer. Now today we're gonna start with the basics for the artists and the producers. Now number one, the most important thing for you to do as an artist is paperwork, your legal work. Yes, it's the boring stuff, but it's the biggest thing. Now, artists, you gotta also remember when it comes to music, it's more than just doing the music, all right? It's a business. You gotta learn the business. Number one is your paperwork. So, first things first, you can start by going to sign up for a BMI or ASCAP. So basically, what a BMI or ASCAP is, they license and collect and also distribute a public performance. For example, radio, TV commercials, movies, stuff like that. They cover the royalties for that stuff. Now, there's a thing called Song Trust. With Song Trust they cover the digital royalties for songwriters and publishers. Now, Song Trust, you pay a one-time fee, right? And with that one-time fee, you get a ASCAP account for free. So that is definitely dope. And when I say ASCAP, it's actually ASCAP. Kind of sounds weird, kind of looks weird, I know. But yeah, when you sign up for Song Trust, you get a free ASCAP account. So it's definitely worth it. I mean, it's like $50 for the ASCAP, and like you pay $100 for a Song Trust. So why not get the best of both worlds, right? All right. So there's also another site called Sound Exchange. Now, Sound Exchange, they do the exact same thing as Song Trust, except it's really covering for those who own their masters and own the master recordings. Now, when you're looking to, that brings me to the next subject. This is the most important thing, artists. The most important thing. Number one, pay your producer. Stop going in there with those YouTube beats, yo. I'm going to tell you right now. If you go in there with YouTube beats and you do not own the rights to those beats, if you're not leasing them or you don't own the exclusive rights to them, you can get sued. Okay? You cannot release your music to the public and make a profit off of that without having agreements with that producer that owns that beat. Now, they may say free download, all this, da 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 da. Yeah, they're gonna say that, of course. But as soon as that song pops, you're gonna get an email from that producer's lawyer stating, "Hey, I want my cut, cause that's my beat." So if you do, I mean, not saying that you can't use other people's beats, you can, but you can't profit off of them. If you do it, I mean, do it for promotional use only, but pay your producer. That's how you own your masters. You pay for your studio time, you pay for your beats. Remember, this costs. It's a business. It costs. It costs to do recording time. It costs for the beats. I understand that. But it's worth it in the long run because nobody can tell you what to do with your music. Now, once you're done with getting your music, you can go over to DistroKid or United Masters. They're both the same. These are places that you can go to release your music. Now, before you release that music, I'm sorry, I skipped a little bit too far. Before you release that music, you need to go over. I can't specifically say the web page offhand, but I'll share it on my IG and my Snap and all that, and also on my Facebook page. I'll share all that. I'll share the link to where you can go to get your copyrights for your songs. All right, now, so it's like it's a fee to get your copyrights done, right? I think it's like $80 if I'm not mistaken. Don't quote me on that, but it's like $80 to get the copyrights done. Now that's either for one song, or you can do it. You can pay the $80 for a 10-track project. Okay, so it's best for you to just go ahead and put together a project and just go ahead and spend the $80 for that. You know what I'm saying? But number one thing is a lot of artists where they get it mixed up is when they first start. When you first start, you don't have to get in there and release a whole bunch of music. You know what I'm saying? Take your time. The number one thing you should really think about doing is an album. And you sit down, you don't have to worry about finding your sound because there's a lot of artists that don't find their sound until later down the line. So don't rush to try to find your sound. You know what I'm saying? With producers, also, pick what lane you're going in, and uh, make sure you stick to that. Same thing with artists. I want y'all to remember when you first come out, that right there is what the public is gonna view you. So say if you come out and you're a gangster rapper and talking about killing people and stuff like that, you can't just all of a sudden say, all right, well I just want to do I just want to do love songs. The public has already built up a fan base on you based on the gangster rapper. So when you try to switch up, they're not gonna understand it. So it's best come out as you. When you do your music, do your music. Music is an outlet. Music is a therapy. Music is a step to everyday's life. Remember that. You cannot do nothing without music. There's patterns and rhythms in everything you do, even walking. You know what I'm saying? So take it serious. That's the best thing you can do is take it serious. Now, number one, before you come out here and you try to start pushing your music, build a team. You cannot do it by yourself. I'm gonna tell you that right now. It's hard as it is with a team. Find people that you really trust, and not just because he's your homeboy. He right. Remember, I watched an interview, and in that interview, it was an artist, and he was talking about. I can't remember what artist it is. I'm sorry, but if I find it, I'll share it with you guys. But in in that interview, he was talking about how he started with a team of about 30, 40 people. The next thing you know, it gradually went down to 10. Now it's just him and one or two other people on a daily basis. So it's going to be some things you go through with a lot of these people. You're going to have to weed them out and stuff like that. But you have to build a team. Get you a team. Remember, it's better to have 10 other people sharing your music than just one. You know what I'm saying? Your following and your presence on social media is the biggest thing. Now, you have to be professional as well in the public eye. You know what I'm saying? Don't go out here and try to start up controversy with people and things. Remember, when they see you and they hear you, that's what they're going to think of you. You get one shot. Your first chance of coming out is how they're going to see you, and that's how they're always going to view you. So don't go out here doing stupid stuff. He's always getting in fights, da 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 da. People aren't really going to want to mess with you on that level. You know what I'm saying? Like, some people don't care about personal life outside of music, but a lot of people do. So it's best that when you come out, you get your image, you know how you want to go, know yourself enough to know where you want to go as far as musically. Set goals. You know what I'm saying? Set a goal to, do a few tracks and release them by this date. You know what I'm saying? Or set a goal to get this many viewers, or set a goal to perform by this. And you don't have to rush, but at least set goals so you know you have something to work towards. We all know everybody is working towards, millions of dollars, being big, of course. But just make sure you're being you. That's the best thing you can do as far as a music artist. But as long as you have that paperwork, the paperwork is very important. Learn split sheets. Learn how to talk to producers. It's not bad to ask questions. You know what I'm saying? Ask your producer. Sit down and watch your producer and learn. Learning is a big key thing when it comes to doing music. You got to know what you're doing. You got to know how you want it to sound, what you want to do, and it's gonna take some time. Like I said, it's a craft. You got to build it up. I mean, it takes people years. When you see these artists out here, and they start making it big, remember they didn't just start doing this. A lot of those artists been doing it for years and years. Don't let that discourage you though, because you have different avenues. I mean, you have social media. You can make a quick little rap right now, post a video up. By the way, we got the content challenge up right now. Y'all should go over to the IG and tap into that. We'll get into that after that. But you can do something like that, and then boom, you own. You know what I'm saying? So don't let don't let that discourage you that these people take a long time. You know what I'm saying? It's all about following. So start building up your following, get your team, get your legal work, pay your producer. Once again, pay your producer. When you work with your first project, that's going to be the number one thing too. Find a producer you feel comfortable with. Find a producer in the studio you feel comfortable with. When you're working with your producer, you need to be comfortable with your producer. Your producer should be able to be a producer. He shouldn't be rushing you, none of that. So if you get in there and he's rushing you, or you feel like he's not doing what he's supposed to, you're not unsure about this, your producer should be making you feel like, yeah, this a hit. You got a hit. Like I know when I first started doing music, my producer, when we be in the studio and he know it's not it, he'll stop it. He'll be like, yo, Rico, that ain't it, bro. That ain't it. Nah. Come on, give me the real Rico Red. So like that's motivation. You know what I'm saying? And when you get in front of this microphone, remember, there's a lot of people out there that shares the same story as you. They've been through the same things you have been through. So give you to the people. Remember, you don't have to be a gangster rapper to make it. You don't have to talk about drugs. You don't have to talk about sex. You don't have to talk about money. You don't have to talk about, all that extra stuff. You don't even have to curse. I mean, look at Will Smith. Will Smith sold millions of copies and never said one curse word or reference to drugs or anything like that. So it's possible. You don't have to be like them. Be you. And starting out as an artist, that's the most important thing, is you being you. Because remember, when you get out there, they going to fact check you. If you not really from that block, don't claim that block. You don't have to have street cred. You don't have to be the hardest person. You just got to be you. That's how you build a fan base. They're going to hear that. Your fans are going to hear the truth in your music. They can feel it. You know what I'm saying? Like you can, like Michael Jackson music, you could feel that ooh, yeah, like Luther and artists like that, you could feel it. They put their self into their music. Put yourself into your music. Give the public you. But before you do that, get your paperwork. ASCAP or BMI is basically, they're both the same, to be honest. ASCAP, BMI. You can actually go out and get your name, your stage name. Now that's another thing. Set up a stage name for yourself and an identity for yourself. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna take a while. I mean, I done went through a couple of names, but finally settled on one. Boom. It's best that you do that. Because people are gonna keep recognizing you as this person. So do that. And when you go out there and you present yourself to the public, present yourself as a brand. Don't present yourself as me. Present yourself as a brand. That's why I say build a team. Remember that? Remember the whole team situation? Yeah. Bring the team with you so they can represent you as a brand. Me as a label. When they see me, they say we lit. Because I walk around and represent myself as a brand. Everything I do. I mean, even if you hear my songs, it's Rico Red, Will It. That's my brand. Wear that. Build that. Get your following up. Do your thing. Now, with that being said, you can't let others discourage you. Now, it's gonna be hard. I'm gonna tell you right now, when you first start, it's gonna take time away from you and your family. You're gonna spend a lot of money into it, and you're not really gonna see profit off bat. But Like I said, don't let that stop you. All right? It takes money to make money. It really does. So, in the beginning, you're going to put a lot of work in. When you come out, you come hard and you get to grinding. I'm going to tell you, I'm going to give you the perfect setup now. I'm going to give you the perfect setup. Boom. You do your album. Start on the album. Don't start no mixtape, none of that. Start on the album. Once you finish your album, you pick a couple of hot tracks. Remember this. You can go 8 months off of one single. You can ride 8 months off of one single. So you pick a couple of hot, couple of hot tracks that you like, and then release those. And then you work on visuals, work on music videos, and then drop a music video. Then release your. Alright, nah, I might be dropping a little bit too much free game. But yeah, but that's what we're here for. I'm here. We're here to keep you informed, and that's why I like WDRB Media, because they make sure that they keep you informed. Double the motivation, inspiration, and information. I guarantee you're gonna catch it here. Now, artists, I want y'all to tap into the new challenge that we got. So let's get into the challenge. Y'all ready for this one? All right. So we got the challenge that we just posted up, and it's called hashtag the content challenge. All right. With this challenge, go over to the IG. What's the IG, you may ask? You may not know because you're not following it. That's why you're losing out right now. All right. So we about to get you to some W's. All right. The IG is we_lit803. Go over there right now, and you can check the video out, but I'm going to give you a rundown. Go over there right now and submit your video. So basically the rules to the content challenge is you have to submit a 1 minute to 2 minute video. And in that video, you cannot reference to drugs, sex, or money, and you cannot curse. And the whole purpose is I hear a lot of people say, and I even say this myself, I'm not even going to lie, about a couple of artists and a couple of people. But I hear a lot of people say that the youth, they can't deliver bars, music ain't like it used to be, this ain't hip hop, I don't know what this is, da 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 da. Forget that. Show them that, hey, yo, we got it and we got the bars, we can deliver. I mean, what you trying to say, B? You know what I'm saying? But yeah, we got a couple of things coming up, man. We're working on a lot of things right now, but definitely we're gonna keep this going, and I want to keep y'all informed. So, artists, producers, if you have any questions, y'all reach out to me on my IG, and I'll help you out. I'll point you to my team that helps me out as well. If you need anything, you can contact us. We do any and everything. So don't be afraid to reach out, and don't be afraid to be you. Remember that. The best thing somebody has ever told me was that you can make it no matter what you do. You have to believe in you more than they believe in you. See, when you start out and you start doing this, they're not going to believe in you. Especially, I see that a lot down here in SC. I see it a lot. It's a lot of people that's like, man, who are you? You ain't no da 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 da. But you remember this. You ain't gotta be him, or them. I mean, you ain't gotta be Future. You ain't gotta be Drake. You ain't gotta be Wayne. Be you. Don't come out trying to be better than them. Don't try to be better than another person. Your biggest thing that you need to stick to as an artist, and always remember this, be humble. No matter how far you get, no matter what you accomplish, no matter what you do, be humble. Don't let none of that stop you. Whatever they say, whatever they do, it's going to be negativity. There's not going to be any positivity sometimes. You may not do the numbers you expecting. But remember, this is for a bigger dream. This is for you. This is you. Now, we're going to keep this series going. Now, next week, I'm going to chop it up with y'all and give y'all little extra steps that you could take. The next steps you need to take after you set up everything, set up all your accounts, your legal works and stuff like that. establish your social media. Another thing is, I want to give y'all one last piece of information before we go off air. Um, you want to try to build up a social media platform, all right? And the perfect one to use is Instagram. A lot of people use Instagram. Now, TikTok is blowing up, but you can, either Instagram, TikTok, Twitter. Stick to one social media and choose to build that up. Once you build that social media up, remember, you can link all those social medias together so people will start following it. So, go over to your IG, build it up. Interact with your fans, interact with people, get your name up. If you got to do little challenges like the content challenge or, little challenges they do on TikTok, do it. Build your name up, interact, drop videos. You know what I'm saying? Get out there. Now, I know I'm kind of running over. I know I just want to keep going. I want to keep going because I want to help y'all so bad. But I'm running out of time for the day, man. And, I'll be back. But like I said, if y'all want to reach me, we_lit803. That's the IG. Go over there and follow it. Drop in and do the content challenge, man. Yes, definitely. We got some singers and all dropping. So, you know what I'm saying? Go over, do the content challenge. Make sure you tapping in with me. The IG is we_lit803. Hey, man, I had a good time talking with y'all and informing y'all today. I hope y'all pick something up from this. Like I said, it's your boy Rico Red. You can always follow us on Iheartradio or the TuneIn app over on WDRBmedia. Y'all stay blessed and enjoy your week. I'm out. It's Rico Red. We lit! Cause I'm on right now and I feel. Cause I'm on right now and I feel. Let's get this understood. Cause I'm on right now and I feel good. No mention in the hills, I'm in the hood. Cause I'm on right now and I feel. Cause I'm on right now and I feel. Let's get this understood. Let's get this understood. I done came a long way back from the hood, doing things that these other people wish they could. Go against the grain like a piece of wood. I done reached my dreams and now it's no stopping. This where I need to be. Everything that I spit on the verse is something you wish that you see. I've been going hard for the past years, no slowing down. I know that the pain won't hurt me, it's gon' work itself right out. Hey, I didn't even think like this back a couple years ago when I ain't have anything that I see in my vision. Now opportunity is at my grasp. The world is watching and I'ma feed them quick. Me and PD boy in here dedicating to these hits. I'm feeling myself, I guess you can't call me cocky. Hey, this something that they wouldn't even believe. Let's go. Cause I'm on right now and I feel good. No mention in the hills, I'm in the hood. Cause I'm on right now and I feel. Cause I'm on right now and I feel. Let's get this understood. Cause I'm on right now and I feel good. No mention in the hills, I'm in the hood. Cause I'm on right now and I feel. Cause I'm on right now and I feel. Let's get this understood. I'm feeling myself, I guess you just can't call me cocky. No limitations to what I can do, it ain't no stopping. Rising up to the top, that's really where I'm supposed to be. I've been living my life every single day like this was really a dream. Got women hitting up my phone every day, just trying to get up in my bed. When I hop on the stage, I see the fans scream out, "We love you, Red." I've been boxing up and down for a couple of years. This is what you supposed to do. Believe in yourself, I believe in me, so there ain't nothing I can't do. No judgment, this how I'm gonna live it out. Yeah, I've been pumping hard, and ain't no way they can work it out. No competition,
attention. I crush it all on sight. I hope you understand this when you hear this.